everyone. Today I'll be reviewing this Western movie just dropped on Netflix called Old Henry, and it is starring Tim Blake Nelson, Scott Hage, and this movie is directed by Potsy Pinocchio. So this movie, it came out last year, 2021, and in this movie we see Andy McCarthy. He's a farmer. He's living in his farmhouse with his son, like his teenage son in this movie. But out of nowhere, when this injured person come to his house, like he comes close to his house and he finds him, like he's really injured, and he finds him, but also he finds this basically trash of money, like a bag of money. It was lying beside him. So, he had no choice to take this injured guy, who's saying in this movie he's a sheriff. So, he looks after him. But after looking after him, after a couple of days, a couple of other guys, they shows up and they says, this guy he's looking after all this time, he's not what he says to him. So what do I think about this movie? Honestly, it's been really a while since I have seen a good Western movie, and this movie is honestly, it's really surprised me. This movie is so good, so engaging, and yet this movie takes place just in one location, just in his farmhouse, and this movie is so engaging. When you watch it, you tell yourself, oh, how is this movie so good? This is really very good small story you are watching here, like this movie takes place in a small age, and you watch this movie, you get amazed how well made this movie was. And this movie looks really good, like you really feel them, all this character, especially in this movie. Tim Blake Nelson, who I have seen him in other movies, but in this movie, he's absolutely amazing. His performance is so engaging. When you watch him, you're like, oh, especially this movie starts with this hardworking farmer. He's trying to live his life. His wife passed away in this movie. He's trying to raise his son without any violence or nothing. His son is like, Dad, what you are doing? Let me do stuff. He wants to do other stuff, Western stuff, I guess. But in this movie, you get really surprised his character, this movie starts with, where this character ends up, end of this movie. It is really very shocking. Same time, it is very believable when you watch it. You're like watching this skinny guy, he just shooting people up right and left, and it's really good, this movie. Direction is absolutely amazing. I really like, although I never seen any work from this director, Potsy Pinocchio. He's Italian director. I was reading his bio and I was like, oh, that is very interesting. And in this movie, his son, I really also like his son's characterization as well. Because in this movie, starts with he saying to his dad, like, oh, Dad, I never shot any gun. Like, he never shot even one shot in his life. It's like, this is not a way to live. And his dad is like, you have plenty of time to do all this thing, just live your life. And how this movie ends with, it is really, of course, it's very heartbreaking, I suppose, for me. When I was watching, I'm like, oh, this guy, he just trying to live his life, a quiet life. His wife passed away. Obviously, he's trying to overcome this trauma of his wife. And these people just showed up to his door and ruined his life somehow. It is very good Western, honestly. It is very engaging. I'm definitely very shocked how much I like this movie. In general, I do like Western movie. I'm not going to say don't like. There's a many good Western movie. Comes once in a while, like True Grit. True Grit is so good. There was also another movie with Christian Bale. Many other, like there is every year good Western movie does come out, and they are on Netflix. And I thought this is really good watch. It was for me. I really like this movie. Especially end of this movie is really shocking. The way it's end, of course, this type of movie always will end like this, so I guess it's no surprise. I really liked it, and I recommend check it out if you like Western movie. And that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to share my other reviews on other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.